everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new movie just dropped on Netflix called The Red Line. And this movie, it is from Thailand, and this is kind of like a thriller movie where we see this woman, like these three women, they lost their life saving to a scammer. All this scammer, like they called them and they lost all their money. Now they have no money left for their life, especially one of this woman, she is a student, and she left with huge debt. And one of these women, she's a mom and she lost all her money. So this movie starts with really this tragic story that is affecting a lot of people's life, especially scammer. You get call from the scammer, how they scam you, and you lose all your money from bank account. It's happening everywhere. The scammers are the awful people. And this movie really takes you in the mind of how the scammers might be in real life. This movie really takes a different approach here. So I personally, overall, this movie was quite interesting movie, and it is very well acted, and most of the character in this movie are really very likable. So this movie, when these three women, they get scammed by scammer, they take things in their own hand and they try to take revenge. So they team up with each other, and they try to find who is the scammers are. Of course, when you go behind it, you see this is a, like, it's kind of like gang people, and it is run by these people. And it was quite interesting when they reveal how they ran the scammer center, like call center basically. This movie shows, and I thought that aspect about this movie was quite interesting. And as we learn more about them, like scammer, how they are in real life, I was like, just wow. It was quite interesting. Same time, I guess it does takes a little bit away from this woman, their struggle, and like how they're trying to handle this. So I wouldn't say that all the scammer storyline was like mind blowing, because end of the day, these people, no matter what they are going through, they are scamming people. So I have zero sympathy for the scammers. However, I did feel sympathy for these three women, and I did like that they're teamed up, and like they're trying to take revenge, and they team up with another guy who is kind of like nerd, and how he find this scammer, their signal, where they might be. It turns out they're in Bangkok, and I was like, wow, what? They're just next door to them. So that is like really interesting, the way he found it, or found them. I wish this scammer, like this guy could help me to find the scammer here happening, because it's not easy to locate them, like where they are. So I personally really like first act for this movie. I thought it was very good. I was really invested in their story. However, this movie did lose me a little bit once we go to the scammer. As I said, I did not like those plot line that much. Their storyline and their struggle, I was just like, it's like, it was just so hard for me to feel sympathy for them. But not all of them are, I guess, good guy end of it. Like, obviously it was run by this organization, and this organized, it's kind of an organized crime, how they run it. So it was very interesting about that part. I guess when I said, like, I didn't like that part, what I meant is personally, because I got really invested in the character, I just not liking it, These people are mean, and although they just, like, this movie tried to get sympathy for some of them, like even like, one turns out one of the scammer is not that bad, and even the girl was like, oh, she didn't mean to scam people. That time I was just like, I'm not feeling that, I think you are bad, you're scamming people, how they target people, especially old people, is so sad. Especially, if you touch any link and you get everything wiped out and everything. So yeah, it's very realistic movie. It really hits you like really close, because it's so real. So overall, actually, this movie, all the actings are really good. I would say all the actors in this, they're really pretty. I really like their acting. And especially their face is very sympathetic face. I was feeling so sad, And also the villains were, like as I was saying, I didn't like them that much, but their storyline was interesting, definitely. This movie direction is also quite good, and overall this movie, it like the cinematography and the production over, it looks so good, honestly. It is a I guess Netflix production movie. I've seen another Thai movie. I made review on it. I forgot if you have seen that movie review. That movie also looked good. And Thai movies are really very good. Especially their horror movies are so good. Was very interesting. This is a kind of like a real life social drama type movie. I feel like they done really good bringing this like a scammer to the forefront. I personally really like. I was quite invested, and I thought, wow, this is very interesting movie. And that was my thought on this. Let me in the comment, what do you think about this movie? Did you like scammers, their story? I enjoyed my this video. Don't forget your other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time. Please take care.